Have you ever felt that something in your life just doesn't fit anymore, as if there's a subtle but persistent voice telling you it's time to change? Maybe it's that feeling that your routine has lost its spark, or that goals that once seemed so important now feel empty. It's as if deep down, there's a call for something greater that you haven't quite identified yet. These messages emerge as guidance from the cosmos, or coincidences that at first glance seem like mere happenstance. However, when certain patterns, words, or events start appearing frequently, it's the universe trying to draw our attention to something we need to notice. Recognizing these messages is an essential step toward evolving and finding our true purpose. Often, we're so immersed in the rush of daily life that we fail to notice these subtle whispers. Yet by learning to interpret them, they can transform into a map that guides us to a more fulfilling life. It all begins by acknowledging the moments when something no longer makes sense. It's in these moments that the feeling of disconnection arises, one of the clearest signs that a change is needed. One of the first signs that our life no longer reflects who we truly are is the feeling of disconnection with our surroundings. The places that once brought us comfort now feel strange, and the people we interact with no longer inspire us or bring positive energy. It's as if, suddenly, the environment that once made sense stops resonating with who we've become. However, this disconnection is just the beginning. Soon, a discomfort arises and intensifies, like an internal push that insists on being heard. This unease, resulting from ignoring the repetitive signals the universe sends, is not a fleeting discomfort, but rather a nudge indicating that our personal growth can no longer be contained in the space we previously occupied. Activities that once brought satisfaction now feel empty, and the routine that once seemed acceptable becomes a source of restlessness. This combination of disconnection and discomfort is an invitation to reflect on what has changed within us and what we need to leave behind. The universe is preparing us for a new phase, pushing us to explore what once seemed impossible. At certain moments in life, we may encounter a series of blockages and obstacles that seem to arise out of nowhere, hindering our progress and leaving us questioning whether we are on the right path. These challenges, which often repeat across different areas, can make us feel stuck or without direction. While it's easy to view them as signs of failure, perhaps it's the universe trying to show us that the path that we are following is not fully aligned with our true purpose. These blockages can manifest in various ways: projects that seem unable to move forward, relationships that become challenging, or opportunities that constantly slip through our fingers. Instead of seeing these obstacles as defeats, we can start to view them as indications that it's time to reassess and adjust our course. It might be that the universe is encouraging us to explore alternatives that we haven't yet considered, or protecting us from choices that wouldn't lead us to the ideal path. By recognizing that these challenges might be opportunities in disguise, we are invited to change our perspective. They offer us the chance to pause, reflect, and redirect our journey, perhaps exploring new possibilities and taking actions that truly lead us toward the growth and fulfillment we seek. Maybe the universe is guiding us toward something more aligned with who we really are and what we need to experience on this journey. Even after reaching goals that once seemed to be the pinnacle of success, a sense of dissatisfaction may arise that cannot be ignored. Despite the achievements and recognition, the fulfillment we expected can feel fleeting or even non-existent, leaving us with the impression that something important is still missing. It's as if the universe is showing us that true meaning doesn't lie solely in achieving external goals. This dissatisfaction that emerges after accomplishments can be one of the clearest signs that despite everything we've achieved, we might still not be in tune with our essence. Rather than viewing it as an obstacle or a sign of failure, we can see it as an opportunity to reflect and rediscover what truly makes our heart resonate. These indications from destiny show us that the path to true fulfillment isn't guided merely by material goals, but by what connects with our true essence. Sometimes, it's precisely in this moment of dissatisfaction that we are encouraged to take action and question whether the choices we've made throughout life reflect our deepest desires. This discomfort can become a catalyst for reassessing our priorities, letting go of what no longer serves us, and making room for what truly matters. By recognizing that dissatisfaction is an invitation from the universe for a more authentic change, we have the chance to take the first step toward a path that truly fulfills us. At certain stages of life, old passions and dreams that seemed forgotten can start to resurface. Memories of desires that once nourished our soul may come back, as if the universe is suggesting a path back to what has always been essential in our journey. These dreams can return as a subtle reminder of who we truly are, an invitation to reconnect with parts of ourselves that have been shaped by time and experiences, now asking to be rediscovered. It's not merely a matter of nostalgia, but perhaps a second chance to explore what once brought us purpose and joy. When these desires rise to the surface again, it's as if the universe is hinting that often, the key to our fulfillment lies in what has always been a genuine part of our essence. By allowing the possibility of making space for these old dreams, we can reconnect with our authenticity and let it flourish once more. This process of rediscovery leads us to recognize that, even if we have strayed, what truly matters may have been with us all along, waiting for the right moment to be revived. Among the various signs the universe sends to indicate that a change is necessary, intuition stands out as an internal guide that, at times, becomes impossible to ignore. This feeling, often subtle at first, can manifest as a hunch, a sudden impulse, or even as an unexpected sense of calm when facing certain decisions. It's as if, for moments, we know exactly what needs to be done, even when there's no logical explanation for it. At times, you may feel a call to follow a different path, even when external circumstances suggest otherwise. This intuition, as difficult as it might be to explain, could be the universe's way of pointing us toward the direction that best resonates with who we truly are. By paying attention to this inner voice, we can notice that it arises precisely when we're ready to make decisions that require courage and authenticity. The challenge is to learn to trust this internal guide, even when it seems to contradict what feels safe or rational. The more we allow intuition to guide us, the clearer the path ahead may become. Perhaps it's a sign that the universe is supporting us and guiding us toward what truly matters. When the universe tries to show us something, it invites us to look at our lives more closely and make room for the changes that truly make sense. These signs, often subtle and unexpected, serve as reminders that we are ready to evolve, grow, and align with our true purpose. Recognizing these messages isn't just about acknowledging that something is off, it's about accepting that life is a constant process of transformation. They challenge us to step out of our comfort zone, question our choices, and seek what genuinely resonates with who we are. Allowing ourselves to listen to and follow these guidance signals is an invitation to reconnect with authenticity and act with confidence, moving toward a destiny that, while uncertain, reflects the truth of who we truly are.